What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die Alpha 16 Hype Train Let's Play. Hype Train! Alright, a lot of you guys keep asking me, well, Cage, what's with this Hype Train thing? You keep having this Hype Train thing, and, you know, what's going on? Is the train ever going to leave? Is it gone? Where's the Hype Train? Well, guys, it's very simple. The Hype Train leaves every day. It brings you to the city of awesomeness, where you will see KJ48 and 7 Days to Die and have a great time. And then the Hype Train brings you home until the next day, and then it'll take you to Hype City all over again. So that's what the Hype Train's all about. So the Hype Train is every day, all day, guys. It never stops. It's going to be awesome. By the way, I work at a train station, so I have trains on the brain. What are you going to do? All right, what did we do yesterday? All right, yesterday we did some looting, and we included the top part of the missile silo. We looted the top part of the missile silo, which is really awesome. And we also did some buildings here and there, some new buildings, some old buildings, and everything in between. It was pretty cool. We got some nice loot. It was awesome. Definitely go back and check out that video if you missed it. Today, we are going to be working on our base, okay? You guys got me really nervous, really freaking nervous about these hordes. I'm getting a little bit concerned, you know, because the way you guys are talking, it's like the hordes are going to come on day 35 and tear down everything I've built, so I've worked so hard to build, and it's going to all come crashing down around me, and I'm going to cry myself to sleep. And I don't want that to happen because, you know, nobody wants to see me cry, especially me. So what we're going to do is we're going to be working on the base today. Now, tomorrow I think I might head out to the traders. I'm not really sure. I'm thinking about different things I can do to make money at the traders. And we all know about the glass jar thing. Man, this sounds really low. I'm going to have to watch this back after I'm done recording it. Game sounds really low. Nah, it sounds okay. It's just me walking through the bushes. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, I want to make money at the traders. And one thing that a lot of people have been telling me to do to make money is to make tools, right? So I've got a lot of iron. Why don't I just start making tools? Why not? By the way, I made myself a crucible. So we're going to go ahead and make a bunch of tools. We're going to get them out of here so it doesn't clog everything up. And then we're going to come on over here. I did make the third forge. So we're going to put the crucible in the second forge. We also need, you know what we need? We need an anvil. So can we make an anvil in this one? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and make an anvil right now. And then that's going to go in this one. I'm not going to start this up until that anvil's ready. All right, so I've been doing some organizing, guys. I know it doesn't look like it. My inventory looks like a freaking pigsty. But I have been doing some organizing here. So I've got, right here are my gun chests. We've got pistol, magnums, and compound bows. Hunting rifles, AK, and sniper rifles, shotgun, submachine gun, and rocket launchers. Now, this might seem really weird that, you know, pistol and magnums obviously go together, but why put a compound bow in there? Why have, actually, the hunting rifle, the AK? I mean, you think you'd want the AK with the submachine guns, auto. Like, a lot of these weapons don't seem to really go together, but they kind of do, because I kind of built these boxes in a way where they shouldn't get too full, right? Like, if you look in this box, I'm not going to have a lot of pistol parts. I'm not, because I'm going to sell all of them. But I will have a lot of magnum parts, and I probably shouldn't have a lot of compound bow parts either. Here, I'll probably have a lot of hunting rifle parts, but AK and sniper rifles are a little bit harder to come across, so that box shouldn't fill up either, although maybe. I might sell some hunting rifle stuff. Once you have sniper rifles, I don't really see a point for the hunting rifle. So, yeah. And then shotgun, submachine gun, and rocket launchers. I'm barely going to have any rocket launchers. Submachine gun probably won't be too much. Shotgun will probably be a lot. But I kind of wanted to put them in a way where the boxes won't fill up because I won't have too much of one item. So, yeah. So, these are all nice and put together. I'm going to sell a bunch of that pistol stuff. This stuff's all good. And I actually started organizing that stuff. This isn't really organized yet, but I just kind of put stuff in there for now because I basically ran out of time. Alright, so here is the anvil. We're going to have you make a bunch of forged steel. We're going to need a lot of steel coming through if we're going to be making tools for the trader. That's just the way it is. Right here, we're going to put that up there, and we're going to put the crucible up there. So now this thing has a crucible. That is awesome. Do I want to craft anything? Let's craft out the rest of the cement. I don't want any more cement in here. I think what I wanted was one forge specifically for stone and one specifically for making jars. That's probably not going to work very well for me. So we're just going to have to see where things go. I don't have any sand anyway, so it's not like I could do a lot with jars today anyway, so that's fine. I also am going to be making the bulletproof glass ramps. We'll just make 2 for the time being. And that's why I needed the lead and the glass in here. Okay, we're looking good. All right, let's go build. What we're going to do today... God, I haven't even finished the intro yet. We're 5 minutes in. What are we going to do today? We're going to work on Tower 1. Like I said, I'm very nervous about the hordes, and we're going to work on Tower 1. And we're going to get that ready so we can... kind of move around. By the way, move around from base to base. By the way, I did go ahead and put these supports all the way around. I still have some work to do on this part of it, but we'll do that later. But I've got the supports here. I really feel good about this base. I think it looks good, and I think the supports are going to hold it up just fine. If you end up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. So this is going to be the part of the base that I was talking about. We're going to come out 6 spots and then put a tower. 6 spots in over there, put a tower. 6 spots over there, put a tower. 6. Oh, no. I built that. Look at that. You see how that's like a corner there? That's not supposed to be a corner. That's supposed to be ramps. Ah, that sucks, man. That's going to be a lot of work to get that broken out. Oh, I did it on 2 corners at least. Possibly 3. Oh, man. Well, that one's only 2 right there. And that one's only 2. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I was not paying attention. That's kind of a whoopsie daisy. I don't like that. Anyway, oh well. So the first tower we're gonna do is gonna be this one. I don't really have a reason to do any tower over another one, but the first tower we're gonna do is this one. So it's gonna come out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's the tower. Right? Do we want to do? Now we'll do that later. Let's just do this. All right. So the tower is going to be a 5x5 on the outside, a very simple tower. These are going to be solid walls. These are not going to be poles of any kind. This is going to be the part where I stand over the zombies and shoot down at them. Now again, standing over the zombies and shooting down at them hurts the zombies' ability to attack your walls. They will still attack your walls. They just won't attack them as much as if you're on the same level as them. So I will always start my hordes here, and if I feel like this is going badly, I'll move over to the towers. I don't know. Maybe I'll use the towers. I don't really know. According to you guys, the hordes are going to be so bad that maybe I'll want to use the towers. It's just, you know, when the zombies are over top of you, they just don't attack the walls like they should. I really wish the Fun Pimps would do something. The Fun Pimps are probably going to do something about that. Like I said, Alpha 17, I'm hearing, is going to be... Hold on, let me make sure this is right. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's right. Anyway, the Fun Pimps are talking about Alpha 17 is going to be an AI update. And basically what they need to do, they've been talking about like a... some kind of breadcrumb system, you know, I don't know. Some crazy stuff. They're talking some crazy stuff. And, oh, you know what? These are supposed to be ramps as well. God, Cage. What is the matter with you? I'm making so much more work. Actually, this one's okay because I caught it in time. But man, it makes a lot of work for me. I'm gonna have to break out those 6,000 freaking blocks just to. Don't like it. I don't like it. I'm also wondering. No, well, I'll think about that off camera. I'm thinking on camera. That's never good. I mean, it's good to think, but it's not good when you're not talking. Anyway, let's come on up here and get some rebar ramps. By the way, guys, I have been putting up videos on CageCast Live. Today is 4 videos in a row, daily videos, and you know, you guys should definitely go back. You guys should definitely go and check it out because I think people are really enjoying it. And for those of you, I'm going to mention this in some videos, guys. So. If you're sick of hearing it, I apologize, but I'll try and make it as quick as possible. CageCast Live is my second YouTube channel. It's where I put up all my streams, right? So, like, when I'm on a stream and I do a bunch of work, rebar frame ramp. Okay. When I'm on a stream and I do, like, a bunch of work, and then I say, hey, I did all that in stream, well, you can go to CageCast Live and watch it. All right. Basically, what I do is I just record it while I'm on stream, and then I put it up on CageCast Live. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. The last video I put up, we talked about movies and TV and everything, and what our favorite TV. It's almost like sometimes we'll do that where like when we're on CageCast Live on the stream, we won't really talk too much about the game. Sometimes we will, but when you're doing like a 3 to 5 hour stream, sometimes it's hard to find enough things to talk about with the game, so we'll start talking about other things that interest us. But you know, that's why it's pretty fun. That's why it's different. Do I not have any more ramps? I'm starting to put stuff everywhere, and it's starting to become a problem. I need to organize these chests. I mean, we're almost done with them. I just need to do the other side basically. But yeah, we got to start organizing some more chests. Oh boy, maybe I should turn them off. I'm gonna try and work around the base, the forges. I mean. Oh, freaking mutt. Oh, another screamer. We might have to turn off the forges. Because once the screamers start calling other screamers, you're kind of in trouble. Alright, well. let's see what we can do here. This dog, I don't know what this dog's doing. He's rubbing his butt. Maybe he's got worms. Isn't that what dogs do when they got worms? They like rub their butt on the ground. Alright. I don't want to use... Ugh, oh well. I'll use it. Okay. We're looking okay, but I might have to turn those forges off. I really hate doing it, though. Not running the forges during the day is, man, it really hurts your bottom line. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I gotta head out to those traders tomorrow. I'm probably gonna start doing a lot more stuff with the traders than I've even been doing. See, this is a problem because you're gonna have stuff running up behind you. And the thing is, once your game stage gets high enough, what'll happen is, on face. What'll happen is once your game stage gets high enough, the problem is you'll start getting like real nasty zombies. Like right now, I can kind of whatever, just deal with these guys because they're kind of like clowns. But later on, I will be getting some serious problem zombies. You know, like ferals and cops and who knows what else. Because the screamer calls in zombies based off your game stage, which is a real bummer. Okay, let's concentrate so we don't do this wrong. 1, 2. Okay, so this is too high. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's put this one down. I'd like to get this tower set up for Horde Night. Should not be a problem. Tomorrow is Horde Day. We should get one more video after this before Horde Night. Unless I just decide to do some grinding, you know, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to go to the... what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab everything I can and go to hit the traders up. 1, 2. I'm going to hit the traders up tomorrow and probably do maybe some farming or something. I don't think I'm going to do too much tomorrow. We still need to put some... you know, this tower is going to take a little bit longer than I'm planning, though, because I still need to put the spikes around it. And I'm thinking about only one row of spikes around the towers. You know, make the towers, like, lesser. They're just kind of places to go if I feel like, you know, things are getting too rough, you know? But, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. Alright, so let's put this down like so. Okay, I won't upgrade that yet because I'm not quite sure how I want to handle this. I do want to be able to get down in the middle of the tower, so let's do this. If we drop this, we should not hurt our leg. Cool. Alright, let's start upgrading. Okay, and there we go. Okay, upgrade this part. Oh, thought I heard something. I am going to put the spikes upside down. Well, you know what? Should I put the spikes upside down on this tower? I think I'm going to. You know, if you're gonna be standing on top of a tower shooting down at the enemies, you probably don't need to put the spikes upside down, but it still helps. No, it still helps because you're still trying to hit him in the head. So, guess who's level 83? What? Okay, awesome. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do this from the bottom up. How much of this stuff do we have? Yeah, we got a lot of concrete. We really do. We've got like 4,000 on us. It's not even gonna be it. This tower is gonna cost what is this tower? 3 on each side, right? So 12. That's I'm not gonna do math. I'm okay with math, but I kind of get pressure when I'm supposed to do math live on a video. And I usually end up making, like, stupid mistakes. Like, it's one of those things where I do it okay when I'm, like, just thinking by myself. But, like, when there's an audience, I get a little bit nervous with it. So, all right. Copy rotation. There we go. And we'll put that up to there. Yes, that will work. That will work, my friends. Copy rotation. Wow, this is going to take even less time than I thought. 2, 3. Should I dig with the auger? Or should I... yeah, I'm going to dig with the auger. I think it'll be fun. Wait, what am I doing? Copy rotation, Cage. There you go. That's copy rotation. I was like on the wrong block. I'm like, why isn't this working? Well, it's because you're on the wrong block there, buddy. Well, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna upgrade whatever we can reach, and then we're gonna get on up there and upgrade the rest. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. These things are going to be really easy to build, man. I mean, I'm building this one like a half a day pretty much. So that's good. Cuz I want to get this thing going. I've got some major plans for this build and yeah, I want to get it going right, you know what I'm saying? All right, copy rotation. There we go. Copy rotation. There we go. Copy rotation, my friend. There we go. And we're not going to do it on this side. Because this side is going to go right over there. Are we on the same level? You know what? We're not on the same level, are we? All right, it's 7 high. I don't know why I decided to make it 7 high. I don't know what my thinking, what my thought process. Oh, 4, 5, 6, and then that's 7. Yeah, I know what my thought process was because I wanted the I wanted it to be high enough because I have that little overhead walkway thing that goes to over the door. I wanted that to be like a certain like dimension, and that's why I ended up being 7 high. Normally I'd make this stuff 6 high, but that's all right. It works. 7 works. You know, 7. Hey, 7's a lucky number, right? So can't argue with lucky numbers. What am I supposed to do here? Actually, I don't know if I'm supposed to be upgrading the corners. Should I break that now? I'm going to break that now because I don't know if I should be upgrading the corners yet. So why don't we not upgrade the corners? We'll just leave them open for now because I'm not sure how I'm going to do things with this build. So we'll leave that like that for now, and we'll break this one out too. I might end up making the corners like this. I don't really know how I'm going to do it. Actually, no, they're probably going to be... Oh, no, I know. I think I know how I'm going to do it. So we're just going to not put these in right now. Okay. Alright, so let's put down this wood area so we can walk around. Where should we put that? This should probably be on the outside. And then we'll leave one spot for a walkway. Maybe the walkway should be in the middle. Yeah, I think the walkway is in the middle, and we'll put another row of concrete in there. So we can get down in, you know, up and down in there if I need to. Alright, so we need to connect these without a pillar. Do we actually need, like, the word need is the key word in that sentence. Do we need to? No, but I want to. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a, I think right here should be good. I can't tell. We're going to put a temporary support thing here. And then that way we can beat these up. Alright, so that's good. So that'll support. Okay. Right? Right? Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. This makes me very nervous. I do not like doing this kind of stuff. That's gonna fall if I put another one. Do I really not need a a pillar in there? Maybe I do. I don't think I do. Oh god, that's not a ladder, Cage. That's my ladder. Oh boy. Cage, you are one of a kind, my friend. Alright, it's gonna be a lot of, no, I don't need a, no, I absolutely do not need a pillar here. Absolutely not. Okay, so we're gonna, no, we do not need a pillar here. We just, the thing is, rebar is not as strong as reinforced concrete, so you just need a temporary pillar to hold it up until it all dries. Right? Right. How about over here? Do I want it to go 2 that way or 1, or does it matter? Actually, I shouldn't even have those on the side, should I? I should have the ramps on the side. I think. Yeah. How about the ramps on the side? On face. On face. I don't remember how I did this in experimental. Is that too thin of a walkway? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's a fine walkway. Alright guys, I have just taken forever going back and forth on this, trying to think of different ways to do this build. I kind of think this is going to be the best way, and I'll tell you why. Because I do want to use ramps, right? I think the ramps are a must-have for this particular build, and they're going to go right here. So let me go with on face. And they're going to go like that. And the same thing on the other side. I'm not going to pick up the... Oh, I'm going to have to, aren't I? Well, whatever. You'll see. Let's just do it now. Let's not half-ass this. I wanted to pick up the other side, but it's not supported. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a nice little support thing right here. Actually, we'll do it right here. There we go. And now we can pick up this stuff. Pick up this support pillar. All right, and then what I'm going to do is the ramps are going to make the sides of this walkway on a slanted angle, and I can't do any kind of... I'm not sure if I could do any kind of railings. Well, the thing is, I don't want to do railings on the walkways. I want railings around this tower, you know, but I don't want railings along the walkways. I want the walkways to kind of be open. So, with that being the case, we're just going to do that. Actually, we could just do all this right now. Well, not all of it, because unfortunately, we have a support pillar in a bad spot right there. but that is okay. We'll deal with that later. So, actually, this looks pretty cool, I guess. Also, another problem is, if you're gonna use these iron bars as your walkways around your base, right? They are going to be a problem because there's no way to have them meet in a corner, right? Yeah, I couldn't put 2 railings here in the corner if I wanted to. You know, and these iron bars meeting up in the corner is a real issue. So this actually solves that problem as well. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. Let's go ahead and upgrade this stuff. I'm gonna commit. Yeah, when this stuff is wet, it's like really not very strong at all. Can't depend on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the support pillars in the middle here as well, and pick these up. And those support pillars can come up once the stuff dries. It's just when it's wet, it's not that, you know, not that strong when it's wet, people. All right. So what we can do now is we can pick this up and this and there and there. And there and there. We can upgrade these. Pretty cool looking walkway, right? I think it's a cool looking walkway. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. It's interesting. It's interesting. Like, I could have put an iron bar right here, but again, it would have either been facing this way, it would have been facing the same way as this side, or the same way as this side, but you can't do both. So either way, it wasn't gonna be symmetrical in the way that I wanted it to be. All right, so what we're going to do here is, why don't we just go ahead and build this out now, because we might as well. All right, so let's go ahead and R and copy rotation. There we go, like that. Now, how far is this going to come out? This is going to come out all the way. Yeah, this is going to come out another one. Like so. And we got to break this one off. Oh, man. This game. Unforgiving with these iron bars, guys. These iron bars are strong, but that's why I like to use them. Okay, so let's break this out. And that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and pick this up. And on this one, we need to copy rotation here. There we go. And hold on 1 second. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll copy rotation on this. And that goes right there. And then we'll come over here, copy rotate. Oh, there's no way to copy rotation over here. Well, there you go. Okay, now how do we want this to go? Now, these iron bars are going to be meeting up in the middle, so this can't be iron bars, because like I said, these iron bars are facing this way, and these iron bars are facing this way. And if you put something in the middle between the two of them, it's going to look wrong. If I have it the same as these, here, if I have it go down the same as these, it's going to look wrong. If I have it go down the same as these, it's going to look wrong. So, so with that being the case, this all needs to be like so. But then that's not going to match over here, and that is going to bother me. That is going to bother me quite a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go like this, and then we're going to come back over here. We're going to tear these up as well. I want it to match. Actually, I don't need to tear that one up, although I think it's going to fall anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this one out, and we're going to put this as, yeah, okay. I know how. Yep, this is going to look even better. This is going to look even better. So, yep, it's going to fall. Figured it would. It's okay. It's okay. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to put one right here. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, now it's coming out. I'll probably cut this video up quite a bit because this is going to be a very indecisive video. I hate these kind of videos because it takes so long to edit these kind of videos, and it's really annoying. So then what we'll do is we'll put this one right here. And now it matches. I like that a lot better, actually. Upgrade that, upgrade that. This is supposed to be... Oh, I had it. Damn it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I got this. There we go. That way. Okay. Looking good. Okay. So, do we want to have these... Do we want to have these railings come out even more? You know what? I think I kind of do. Shut up. I'm gonna be cutting stuff out of this, so. We're gonna be going for a little bit longer here, people. All right, there. Damn it, I should have put it on simple rotation. All right, so we'll do this. And then simple rotation. There we go. All right, now I know these iron bars on this side are only going out 2 spots. So this one's not quite as integrated into the build as this one. I didn't want these iron bars on the small towers to go out more than 2 spots anyway. As a matter of fact, why don't we do this? And then why don't we figure out how we're gonna do? Oh, I can't do the rest of these. I don't have the iron bars. I'm probably gonna make this like a tower where I will. Nah, I'm not gonna be room for that. Yeah, maybe I'll think about that off camera. Yeah, so it doesn't match up exactly the same, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Basically, I wanted the walkway over here to be 2, and I wanted the walkway on the smaller towers to be 1. But because of that, it doesn't quite match up perfectly, but it's good enough. I can live with it. I mean, if I really wanted this to be more secure, and I kind of do, what we can do is we'll break out this iron bar and secure it more to the wall. I think that would be a really good idea. So why don't we do that? Okay, that there. And then we'll put this over here, and that'll secure it more to the wall. I don't like the fact that it's like a corner against a corner. That just, I don't know, it doesn't look right. That, and do this, and upgrade. Alright. It works. It works. I can live with it. Think I can pick that up? Yeah, I'm not going to pick that up until... maybe we should pick it up. I'm kind of curious. Take this off. Ooh. Yeah. And that even had the wood hanging underneath it. Which means it was that wood that was on top of it was connected. So it was actually more weight. So this is it's a strong build. We'll go get that airdrop. It's pretty close. Yeah, let's go get that airdrop really quick and call it a video. AK receiver is always nice. Alright, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. And until then, take it easy.